Our dreams can give us messages from our guides. They can be visits. You can go anywhere in the universe in your dreams and visit with whoever you want to, guides, deceased loved ones. Dreams can be a way of working out the daily process, the stress and the things that we're processing get processed out in the dreams. So let's talk. I remember dreams. Let's talk about that. About uh, dreams that saved my house during the crash of '08. I had a dream that the bottom of my house fell out, and I woke up and I knew I needed to pay off the balance of my house and sell stock. So that can happen. I used to have dreams as a child that I was flying, that I could fly. And that is a memory from a past life, a memory from another place, and also messages that I was here to do something higher, to work in the higher realms. And that is what I do now. So your dreams can give you powerful messages. I've had dreams of the future of Earth here, where we are all one people and we live in peace and we are in harmony with the environment. That's a prophetic dream. So you can have a prophetic dream. You can have a visit, like we said, from a deceased loved one. How do you do that? You can get a message, or you can just work things out. So how do you remember your dreams, and how do you decipher the messages that you are being sent by your higher self, by your guides, by your loved ones in your dreams? So let's talk about that, and how you get a message. So the first way, how do you remember your dream? Well, if you intend when you're going to sleep that you're going to remember your dreams, that is very powerful. You can leave a pen and paper by your bed, so put it by your bed. The second you have any state of consciousness, start writing down anything you get. It's like pulling the thread on a sweater that's unraveling. You just write it down, even if it's in the dark, just scribble it down. By the time you get up and go to the bathroom, your memory is already fading. If you wake up in the morning and you're get up and you're making your tea or your coffee and you're answering your phone, you're going to start to forget because you're going into a different state of consciousness. So the delta state of consciousness is deep sleep. Theta is where you're kind of in a meditated state. So if right when you're coming out of deep sleep, if you go in that theta state, start writing. The minute you get conscious thought, start writing. Even if you don't have a pen and paper, start remembering what happened. Think about it. Go over it in your head. Okay. Another way that's really unusual way is you can eat raw turnips. Raw turnips, for some reason, help people remember their dreams. But using your intention, having that paper and pen. Also, sometimes people drink water to wake up in the middle of the night. I don't think that's a good idea because I like a good night's sleep. But another way you can do it is when you have a day off, wake up, get up for about 5 or 15 minutes, and then go back to sleep. That's a surefire way to have a dream that you will remember. There's something about that just clicks in, and people have amazing dreams that way. And how do you know what kind of dream you're going to have? Well, there are dreams, and I teach this in my courses about how to create what you want in this life through the dream cycle. Okay. So there are tribes and cultures here on earth that believe that the dream world is more real than actually this world. The Bushmen of the Kalahari. There are different cultures throughout time who have believed that this is actually only one reality here, and that the dream world is more of a reality. And you can go wherever you want. You can visit any planet. You can take a vacation, and you're still in bed. Your body's in bed. You can go to the other side. There are people who do that, who have out of body experiences where they remember. That's really cool. What I like to do in my classes is to create a space, so that create an energy so that you can make something happen here by creating the energy in a meditation, and then you send it up and it happens in the dream world, which makes it happen in this world that much sooner. So we can do that. And And yeah, so there's a lot of amazing stuff that you can do with your dreams. Um, so lizards are Native American sign. Some people believe when you see a lizard, pay attention to your dreams. That's one way that I know to pay attention to dreams. If you're having nightmares or negative dreams or chaotic dreams that don't make sense, you might be clearing energy in those dreams. You might need to do an energy clearing and let go of fear or lower thought forms, because that's just your way, that your body, your spirit's way of letting you know that you've got some fear going on or some lower energies around you, and they can easily be cleared. Like sage your house, sleep with salt water, bring a crystal of black tourmaline in your bed with you. You may need a healing or a reading to kind of clear your energy field. So what are some of the symbols that you could see in a dream? You could see a house, which is the symbol of self, a car, which is a symbol of physical body, an animal that is bringing you a medicine. So you could see a name or a word. So Google the name or the word when you wake up. Or Google, what does it mean if you see an eagle in your dream? And say a prayer that you're going to be guided to the right thing on the internet. There are medicine cards here that I use by Jamie, I think it's Jamie Sams. And so these will tell you what it means if you see different animals in your dreams. You can also use Stephen Farmer's book here. This is an excellent book for animal spirit guides, for messages. What does it mean if I see a plant or a number or a word? A lot of times I'll get names in my dreams of spirit guides, of other people's spirit guides, or when there are new spirit guides coming in. When I was moving from this rental part of the house from the main house, I was asking what should I do and how do I do this? Because I knew it was time for me to move. And in a dream came to me, kind of half asleep, half meditation dream, an angel Nathaniel came and showed me, like in Sodom and Gomorrah, I will walk you through this. I will protect you. I will take you through this, and I'll guide you through the steps. And so this angel Nathaniel, I saw his big wings, and I just knew he telepathed to me, I'm going to help you and guide you through this part of your life, because I asked. So when you ask to have a dream or ask a question, then get your pen and paper and start writing down the minute that you have any state of consciousness, or if you wake up in the middle of the night, or plan when you have a day off to wake up, walk around, go to the bathroom, maybe get a glass of water, and then go back to sleep. And you will have a dream that you remember. Those are usually quite, when I do that, those are usually quite powerful when I do that method, which I've done that before. So I've had dreams where a dream that see, what other dreams have I had? I had a friend who had a dream about a cat food company, that there was this cat car that he was driving, and he started a cat food company. So your dreams can give you lots of really powerful messages. Oh, I had a dream. I was in a marriage and I knew something was wrong. So I asked my guide, show me what to do. So I had a dream, and there was a brick wall, and it said, set him free. So I didn't listen at the time, because at that time I didn't really listen to my guides. I didn't understand that spirit doesn't waste a message, and I didn't really clearly know how to decipher the dreams. So I could have gone and gotten some help, but instead I just thought, well, probably just need some space. And then we got married, and I had a dream that everything was dead. that I was on this flat area and about the wedding, and that's where we had the wedding, and it was, yeah, it was not good. If I had known that and listened to that years before, it would have saved me a lot of pain and suffering and years. But back, like I said, back then I didn't really listen to my dreams. So dreams are an amazing tool, and I hope you have fun with this. Check out my class, which is coming up September 6th. I have videos on there about dream interpretation. I do dream interpretation in my private sessions, and we'll be setting energy to create what we want. Well, one thing that you can do to is, like we said, ask a question, and right before you're falling asleep, that's when you want to have the intention, like turn off any screens or any noise and just get quiet and lie there and think about and ask with your intention and the prayer, show me a message about this, or help me to see what's going on with this. So you're asking, and then pay attention to your dreams, because you will get a response. If you don't remember, you probably are getting a download. So people kind of go nuts if they don't get sleep, because your dreams are helping you to process things mentally, emotionally, and energetically. But even if you don't remember it, you might wake up with a feeling of like, So you remember that saying, that saying, let me sleep on it? That's really true, because you're working it out in the dream world. A lot of times we'll receive visits or guides, or we could be going to school over there, learning things in the dream world. That happens too. We can go up to the Akashic records. We can go to places for healing. You can ask that you're going to a place for healing. So have fun with it. But so it's right when you're laying down, you're intending, you're saying a prayer, show me this, or help me to get a healing while I'm sleeping. Or if you're having trouble sleeping, then ask, show me what I need to know about getting a better night's sleep. And one thing that I've noticed is really helpful is to not drink water to get a good night's sleep. Do not drink water, but drink chamomile tea. You don't need sleeping pills. Sleeping pills can block your dreams. If you're on a lot of medication, you might not have a clear connection with your dreams. But you can still set an intention. And even though you don't remember seeing it, you are seeing in your third eye, because you see in your dreams. You just do. You just don't consciously, you're not aware of it in this waking reality. But you are seeing in your dreams, and you are getting downloads whether you remember it or not. So sleep on it. Okay? I hope you have fun with this. Enjoy this. Actually, there are some crystals that will help you. I like to sleep with citrine or black tourmaline, because they clear away the negative energies. And you can also sleep with, if you have negative energy in your room, sleep with salt. Salt holds memory. Say prayers standing in a salt circle before you go to bed, or have a bowl of salt around you when you say your prayers, and that will increase the really positive vibrations. Make sure your room is nice and quiet and dark when you're sleeping, and breathe, drink that chamomile tea, or relax, have some quiet time without electricity. Intend what you want, ask for a healing or a message, and enjoy this. Thank you so much. Please like and subscribe to my videos. It helps me to get out there and supports me in the work that I'm doing. I'm working on getting this channel up and going. I have like 5 subscribers, so please subscribe to this channel and check me out at Sibyl Harmony. All right, take care. Bye for now.